the main ones, I guess, those really early foundations like emotional attunement. We do, of course, we know in our work with kids prior to this training, I knew what it looked like for a child to be attuned, but I didn't necessarily know the importance of it. I think that I could maybe do things to get the child to attend to me. And so all of us who work with children and who work with difficult to engage children can relate to that, where we're running almost a 3-ring circus and you're kind of sweating trying to help this child attune to you and to engage. It wasn't until the RDI program that I really learned how important that developmental foundation is, and that the type of communication that we use and our interaction style and some of the other supports that we can provide in terms of how we frame those engagements really helped me to be able to help the child to develop that attunement. So being able to coach the parent on their communication style, using a more declarative style or more commenting style, really being able to slow down our pace was another thing. As a speech pathologist, we tend to be quite data driven, and we're trying to achieve a certain number of objectives in a certain period of time. And so RDI really gave me that knowledge about how important it is to slow down and all of the pausing that we use, etc. So like a lot of those earlier foundations. And co-regulation even was a term that I first heard, I think the year before I started my RDI training. I listened to a presenter from the Merit Center, Amanda Binns. She's a speech pathologist who does research with them. And I went to a day-long workshop with her, and she introduced me to this term of the idea of co-regulation. And I was familiar with self-regulation. I really wasn't familiar with co-regulation and the importance of it again and how it develops. So some of these earlier foundations that we know develop before even a year of age, like 1 year of age, that are so critical and are going to open up the pathways for all future development with any of the future foundations or skills. So RDI was really a door opening for me with all of that. And I feel like it was meant to be, because I heard about co-regulation and I'd already spoken with you, Lisa, and thought about, was I going to do this training and should I go this path? And then all of a sudden it was like everywhere I looked and everything I read, these terms were coming up, and everything I read about was all pointing in that direction of these earlier foundations. So yeah, it was really exciting.